Yes. What have you got to do? I told them that I don't understand the objection. See, that's what I think is key. And you see the clock there? How many something then they just that means 4.
Any mention? Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 44. I am for the respondent 327.
Where's the petitioner?
Yeah, I've already informed Your Lordship.
One second. Yes. Why? What's the reason?
Mr. Upadhyaya conducting counsel.
Here the matter 41.
No, Lordship.
Cantonment.
This is Mr. Upadhyaya appearing for the respondent.
Respondent 327.
Who's 3 to 7?
Private
Private
respondent.
respondent. 1 and 2 is cantonment.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 43. Your Lordship, bring that this matter will be taken after 1 week. 1 week.
1 month.
1 week.
Other side?
Your Lordship, no objection. I'm appearing on behalf of respondent 5.
2 weeks. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 41.
Principal Marak.
Yes, Your Lordship.
On behalf of petitioner.
Petitioner, Your Lordship.
Why was the reason?
The conducting counsel is on sanctioned leave, Your Lordship.
Is?
He's on sanctioned leave.
You win.
Yes, Your Lordship.
It's not much. It was hard bit.
Similar prayer for item 46, Your Lordship.
46 year for the respondent.
Respondent 5, Your Lordship. I'm for the petitioner, Your Lordship. It's a joint request, Your Lordship. Petitioner, Your Lordship. No objection, Your Lordship.
Why is joining all these matters? Yes.
Duly obliged, Your Lordship. Obliged, Your Lordship.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 50. I pray for...
50.
Yes, Your Lordship. I pray for 3 weeks' time, Your Lordship.
No objection, Your Lordship.
4 weeks. Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 29 and 33.
29, 32.
33. Your
29 and
33.
for Ms. Azarika.
Yes, Your Lordship.
No objection, Your Lordship.
Your Lordship, so far that he is not here, Your Lordship.
What's the matter about?
It's a compensation for widening up the road.
What happened, Your Lordship? This is a case where they claim compensation in respect of roadside land, Your Lordship.
And which other matter? 31?
33 and 29, Your Lordship.
33 and 29?
29.
39?
29. 29.
Be clear, yes. Why you want to adjourn these matters? 29? Krishna Mohan Rava.
Yes.
Where's Mr. Sarika?
South of station, Your Lordship.
This 19 matters 1 week, yes. 19 and 33.
May I please, Your Lordship? Item 42, on behalf of Mr. Sheikh, he's out of station, my lord. Kindly 2 weeks' time.
What happened to Mr. Sheikh? He's started practice in Bari.
No, my lord. He's out of station due to some personal difficulty.
He's absent. This London Moya Alte.
Yes, my lord.
3 weeks, yes.
My lord. Hello, oblige.
Yes.
Item number 34, Your Lordship. And 28, Your Lordship.
34?
34 and 28.
Why?
Your Lordship, item 34, Your Lordship, is still waiting for instruction, Your Lordship.
28, 1 week, yes.
And 28,
34, 2 weeks, yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Item 36, my lord.
Yeah, Mr. Sheikh.
No, my lord. For A Khan, my lord. Ayub Khan, sir. Kindly adjourn for 2 weeks, my lord.
2 weeks.
Hello, oblige.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 47, Lordship, the hearing list.
47.
Lordship.
Some
difficulty, Lordship, on the part of Mr. Kipol.
You're there. You're very competent.
Small accommodation. Lordship.
You're there. You're very competent. What is there in the case? Nothing remains.
Yes.
Only the aspect of law, Lordship. It has to be decided.
3 weeks, yes.
3 weeks? The second one did that. It's good.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 37. Conducting counsel is on leave, so I pray for 3 weeks' time.
Who? For Chakravarti?
Mr. Chakravarti.
He's out of station 3 weeks, yes. Yes, Mr. Bora. Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item 32 of today's list.
30?
32.
Yes.
It's for hearing. I'm sending in for Mr. S. Banik. My lord, he is not well. Also,
can't hear you. I can't hear you clearly. Here? Mentioning on
Mr.
behalf of
S.
whom?
Banik. S. Banik, my lord. Mr.
Yes, Banik, okay.
My lord, one writ appeal is pending before the Manipur High Court, which is dealing with the same subject matter. And it is fixed again like on 21st of April. So, my lord, this matter may be postponed till next month.
Yes, 4 weeks.
Like 20th of May, if possible.
Mr. Bora, legal counsel please a matter listed after 4 weeks as a similar matter is pending before division bench in Manipur High Court. Yes, accordingly. Yes.
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 39 and 40. These are connected matters, my lord. My seniors have some difficulties today, my lord.
Yes, senior, I saw him around.
But I have some part of matters in other courts, my lord. So,
see, that's the thing. Seniors should start farming out the matters to juniors to argue.
Lordship, may kindly have it after 2 weeks. I humbly pray for 2 weeks, my lord. 39 and 40 connected matters.
Weeks, yes.
Highly obliged.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item 49, Your Lordship. I'm appearing on behalf of the petitioner. Since the learned senior doctor in Musika is not prepared to take up this matter, Your Lordship, we can have it after 1 week, Your Lordship.
39?
49, Your Lordship.
They are ready.
May it please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm entering appearance today on behalf of respondent number 4.
39? 39?
49, Your Lordship.
49 is Sri Hari Industries. But this matter, is it not infructuous? Where's Mr. Nobri?
49 is, Your Lordship, 49 is Hafizur Rahman.
Oh, sorry. Hafizur Rahman. Okay. Yes, you're appearing and...
Your Lordship.
49. See, it is already in order for proceeding ex parte. You have to file. You have to file for setting said ex parte order of hearing. Yes, MS How please that the matter be listed after
1 week, Your Lordship.
due to process of 20 of the senior arguing counsel stop MS CV Soyan is submits that she's entering a plea on behalf of Quorum number 4 today. However, it's noted that by order date 21/3/2023, the matter has been ordered to ex parte against. Order says also the matter is proceeding ex parte against Quorum number 4. So accordingly, Respondent 4 is permitted to take appropriate steps for recall of the order of ex parte hearing. Yes. List after 2 weeks.
Lordship, I would like to mention item number 45. I'm appearing on behalf of the counsel, Lieutenant Nair.
45. 45. You are for?
The petitioner.
Why you don't argue it?
As per the instruction from my senior counsel, like
who's the senior?
UK Nair.
Mr.
UK Nair. I pray for on
4 weeks.
Possible. Okay. Much obliged.
Anything else? Sub item 33, 34 still there. No mention.
Supplementary. This item number 1.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I pray the matter may come over the bottom of the board, Lordship. The bottom of the board.
Bottom of the board?
Yes, Lordship. Mr. Paul will be appearing through VC.
It's okay, you move it, you have to brief with you.
No, Lordship.
You don't have to brief with you.
I have brief what Mr. Paul is in a position to do the matter.
You don't need to enter appearance now, Mr. Changreso, because the thing is like no order will be passed. Election petition, in fact, starts effectively only after notice is served and the respondent enters appearance. Then the election petition it commences from that date. Actually,
Only
then
this-
you're free to take any kind of any kind of
step. Since they serve us advance code, we just admit. Otherwise,
so you're just watching the matter.
Do-
It happens in Supreme Court, some lawyers, seniors, they get paid just to watch the matter. Yes.
Item number 2.
Yes.
Your Lordship, on behalf of the petitioner, I was teacher in St. Anthony's Higher Secondary School and retired in 2018. The management did not give all the gratuity, and he gave me only rupees 3,50,000 and amount of gratuity which amounts to rupees 16 lakhs. Hence, I seek remedy from this honorable court.
How do you say 16 lakhs is due to you? Where do you find that?
3,50,000.
Which annexure? You say 6 lakhs, 16 lakhs 50,000 is your
remaining
balance amount
Yes.
of the CRG.
Yes.
And you've been paid how much?
3,50,000.
How do you say that? Where is the annexure?
May I please your lordship? May I please your lordship? Annexure 1 is 21/6/2018 notification, but Annexure 1 at page 11 it is GNRC discharge slip. Page 11.
Annexure 1.
Page 11.
They have annexed where? Annexure 2. No,
No,
where's
this
the
is
where's notification?
No notification. It is 11. Annexure 1, page 11. Your lordship.
Who's your senior?
Salina Raman.
Who's Salina Raman?
S. Raman, Mrs. S. Raman.
The one who pays Mr. Bora.
Yes, Your Lordship.
It's good you're attempting, but see the
But
thing
yes,
is
Your
that in your writ petition, you see annexure 1 is the notification. You understand? Where the government's the availing government scale of pay. And so if you base your claim or your prayer on this notification, at least you should annex it. Okay, you do one thing, you look at the brief again, and then you correct it, it will allow you.
May I please, Your Lordship, one more thing, Your Lordship. One miscase is attached to this writ petition.
Miscase?
Yes, Your Lordship. Just after affidavit, page number 10, Your Lordship. Up to Your Lordship, kindly have a look at page number 10, and then page 1 is miscase, but it is not numbering with in the cause list. It is not showing. But one cause miscase is
number
also,
10? No, this is GNRC.
the next page is one miscase is also attached. I do not know whether they
There's
are.
no miscase, not here.
It is there in my petition.
What is your name?
Eureka Wadri. Eureka Wadri.
Yes, MS Wadri. You do one thing, you take this petition back, and then you clear the defects. Okay, you look at it carefully. Look at the pleadings that's there and what annexures you take. Seeking to rely upon. Okay. Yes, MS. You spell with E. How do you spell your name? E Wadri or
E Wadri.
U?
EUREKA.
Yes, MS E Wadri. Brief ones allowed to correct the defects that appear in the petition. This after 1 week. You correct it, you study it carefully. You make a petition, you have to make it properly. You are a junior, that's your job, you should know how to. And you correct the copies also.
Yes.
You might have annexed some documents which should not appear there.
3.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
I am working in the office of the Executive Engineer, Lordship, PWD, National Highway Bypass Shillong Division, Lordship, as Section Assistant, Lordship. Temporary appointment ad hoc basis since August 2001, Lordship. And as per the letter dated 24th August 2005, issued by the... I've already...
24th August?
My service was extended, Lordship. And till date, I'm
You're
also
upon 1001
working.
only?
Pardon?
You're upon 1001?
1001, Lordship.
Yes, sir,
My
serving
service
now.
always extended. Yes, Lordship. Till
Yes,
date,
sir, serving
I'm
now.
working, yes, Lordship. And the letter dated 24th August 2005, that is in Annexure 4, page 38, Lordship, issued by the Joint Secretary, PWD Department.
Annexure 4? Yes.
Page 38, Lordship.
Yes.
Has clearly mentioned that has prayed for consideration of regularizing of my service, Lordship, against a sanctioned post. In page 39, Lordship had elucidated that I have already accommodated, Lordship, against a sanctioned post, Lordship.
Let me see, you're drawing this pay scale.
Yes, Lordship. Yes, Lordship. I've never been denied, Lordship.
Yes, SE.
In another letter, Lordship, in page 40, Lordship, Annex 5, yes, Lordship.
Yeah.
The Executive Engineer, Shillong Bypass Division, has clearly stated that there are 2 vacant posts, Lordship, a Section Assistant against sanctioned post, Lordship.
Yes, okay.
And the letter issued by the Deputy Secretary Personnel Department, Lordship, page 61, page 55, sorry, Lordship.
55?
Yes, Lordship. That have been regularized by the Cabinet, Lordship.
55, yes. Where is your name?
My name is in the page 61, Lordship. Serial number 84.
Serial number?
84.
Yes. What happened now?
Now, Lordship, that despite working, Lordship, till date, I've been denied of my salary, Lordship.
How long have you been
One
denied
year.
salary?
1 year, Lordship. More than 1 year, consecutively, Lordship.
Okay.
Without any prior intimation whatsoever to me, Lordship. Despite issuing legal representation twice, Lordship, they failed to respond the same, Lordship. To clarify also, Lordship, no reasonable grounds has been intimated to me, Lordship.
Yes, sir. But Mr. Naupur, the Council Petitioner issue notice. Who's accepting notice?
I have it.
Yes, MS T. Yangilar, AAG with MS Arkoni is present, and accept notice on behalf of all the respondent staff. The the case of the petitioner is that in spite of being regularized by the order dated, this is dated when this underscat this
23rd June.
15 March. No, on 23rd letter of the undersecretary.
23rd June.
Yes. In spite of being regularized as being recommended for graduation of service by on 23rd June, I can suppose a section assistant, wherein the petitioner has been working since 2001. The petitioners have been paid a salary for the past year.
Lordship, here it is said that they will be regularized only after appearing for examination, Your Lord, subject to appearing.
No, but even then, if he's been working that post, whatever it is he's continuing, doesn't mean that his pay should stop if he's rendering his
Lordship,
service.
we may be allowed to take some
You take
instructions, Your
yes.
Lordship.
Like for our MSD and the AG to obtain instructions before the instructions and file affidavit. Yes, by the next date. Just after 3 weeks. Yes.
Oblige, Lordship. Similar prayer, Lordship. Item number 4.
Item number
Section
4.
assistant also same.
Yes, yes. Oblige, Lordship.
5.
Lordship.
5.
Lordship. Lordship, here, Lordship, I am impugning the...
We're not going to argue the matter anymore. Why do you want to see the marks?
Lordship?
Why do you want to see the marks?
No, Lordship. Actually, Lordship, this situation has been filed.
No, you know why this was filed? You filed the third, fourth round petition.
No, Lordship, I may be allowed to submit, Lordship.
Of course, you are allowed to submit. How many times allowed to submit? You see your prayer, you want to remove respondent number 8 from the post, right?
Lordship.
And you said that, let us see the marks of respondent number 8, correct?
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, even Lordship...
Okay, we will split. The whole record has been purchased for your satisfaction. I hope what you're saying is correct, then...
Lordship,
that's correct, Mr. Bharasadi.
What I tried to point out, my lord, what he is after is to disturb the appointment of the respondent number 8, but then he has not made any prayer that he should be accommodated. Now, my lord, can there be a writ petition, my lord, where a petitioner doesn't claim any relief for himself, my lord?
Lordship, I can satisfy, Lordship.
Yes, you can satisfy.
Lordship.
Number 8 is Chibormi.
Yes, sir, Lordship.
Right?
Yes, sir, Lordship.
Okay, and your name is Larihun Nongron.
Yes, sir, Lordship.
Okay. Oh. The Chibormi is number 5 and number 9. That settles the matter.
Lordship, I may be allowed to submit, Lordship.
Have a look
His
at this.
appointment...
Let the AAG have a look. You are challenging the appointment on merit of number 5, correct? Of Chibormi. Out here is number 5. 7.
And also the process, Lordship. I'm also challenging the process of his appointment.
You show the AAG. You see the name that's number 5 is that Chibormi, I think. Now it's for number 8. And he scored lower and merit your. So how on what ground is trying to dislodge this respondent of
Lordship,
this respondent number 8?
His appointment, I mean, Lordship, his induction in his name, I mean to say that, Lordship, his name was inducted in the impugned notification without following the due process of law.
What due process to be followed?
Lordship, I may be allowed to.
You already argued this matter, Mr.
Lordship, kindly come to page 59, which no, Lordship, my apology, Lordship.
What remains on the what if he is on merit? We can understand if some case is made out. that his name was inserted somehow in a malignant manner?
My lord, even my lord, if my lord assume that, my lord, he points out that some loopholes and all, and my lord, it is found that the respondent number 8 has not been selected properly, my lord. Now, if respondent number 8 name is removed, my lord, which petitioner comes in picture, my lord? Is number 9, my lord. There are 3 candidates in between, my lord.
Lordship,
and my lord, there is no prayer to appoint the petitioner in place of respondent number 8. He's never been contended that the respondent number 5 has occupied that position.
Lordship, kindly come to my prayer, Lordship. That is page 25, the prayer D. Lordship. On perusal of the records, be pleased to make the rule absolute and or be pleased to pass any such order, other further writ of any nature, direction, as your Lordship may deem fit in the facts and circumstances of the present case. Lordship, here Lordship, I am also praying that any other order may be passed, Lordship. So, Lordship, this is a writ court, Lordship, and the writ court can mold the prayer at any time, Lordship.
Yes, of
and
course.
in this connection, Lordship, I rely on one citations also, Lordship, of Andhra Pradesh High Court.
For molding the relief.
Yes, Lordship.
Molding the relief when a case is made out, not molding some outrageous prayer to molding the relief to accommodate some prayer to set aside and quash the impure notification. Direct respondent to remove somebody from the post as an engineer.
Lordship, but when his appointment is not made in accordance with law, then he can be removed, Lordship. Because Lordship, kindly come.
Okay, suppose he's removed, what happens? Will you be in contention?
Lordship, if I am not.
Will you be in contention or not? That is why the records were brought, just to show the mark where you're standing. We are proceeding on the ground that you are the next contender. That if he's removed, suppose his name was inserted wrongly, then naturally the consequential relief you might pray for to mold the relief is that if you can show to the court that the procedure adopted was wrong, he was to the back door accommodated, the list was altered, and then what has happened? He's being undue favor and you're more meritorious than him? Yes. No, he's 4 or 5 places ahead of you.
But Lordship,
you know in a picture and you asked to remove him.
But Lordship, his induction in the input notification is.
What will you achieve? Suppose your prayer is allowed, the respondent is removed. What will you achieve? What will you get?
But Lordship,
just stop there. What will you get? Will it mean that you'll get relieved? You'll be accommodated? Will it mean, Mr. Dev, answer one question, yes or no?
Lordship.
Yes or no? Suppose we find, we might be an iota of doubt something with regard to the list. You said remove number 8. Will it mean that you will get appointment? Yes or no?
No.
Then, what are you pursuing this fruitless litigation for? As a public-minded citizen, spending your time and money. I'm not saying you, I mean your client. Don't misunderstand that, that I'm saying you means your client. What are you pursuing this relief for? You're not going to get anything. What do you get?
But his
pursuing a remedy under 226 is for violation of some right. That you have some enforceable right with you before the court. That this is my right. It has been violated. I want orders from the court to get it enforced. The court will examine, that's what judicial review is all about, whether the decision is right or wrong, and whether the petition has been wronged or not. Now what has happened to you? You've come to the court, you say, this list is wrong. How is right been violated? Nothing.
But Lordship, his name was included in the imprint notification.
Will it get anything for you? What are you espousing? Whose cause are you exposing?
Lordship, here I am approached to this honorable court only for the irregularities and anomalies in the MPC. And it is apparent, Lordship.
We'll dismiss it, Mr. Dev, because we called for records. We waited 2-3 days just to have your audience, not to have the audience.
Lordship, I pray for some time, Lordship. Huh? Lordship, I pray for some time to satisfy Lordship.
You return the records to the records as produced are returned to the council for the MPSC. Stop. Pray for what time?
To recast.
End of the board.
Lordship, to recast, Lordship.
Recast what? No, no. No
Kindly,
question of
Lordship.
recasting. Enough. There
I
is.
pray for
there
1
is-
week time, Lordship.
There
Kindly.
is, see, Mr. Dev, whatever it is, there is, there's a limit, there's a limit to where you can, like, we will, let us not say like you're crossing the line of abuse of the process of court, for which you might be inflicted with heavy cost. Just keep that in mind. And this case is a fit case for, which is like, what do you call it, this adventurism and fishing litigation, which, if they have money to spend litigation, they might as well have money for some good cause. So you take a call, you come back on Monday, I will keep this case, you're not going to get relief, and if you pursue, then you face the consequences. Right. This is the case on Monday.
Main list, item number 1.
We enable Mr. Depp to seek instructions. You explain to your client that just to have a sort of a what you call to harbor a grudge or something like that. It's no point. Law is different. We don't look at grudges. We don't look at situations. We look at the case, right? Mr. Molong, where the
Yes.
substantial issues of law?
My lord, I'm filing my suggestions for.
You give copy. Where's the other side?
He is on. You see, my lord.
Have you served copy?
I will pay
Yes,
for
sir,
the.
sir.
I will pay for the appellant, my lord.
Yes.
I will be paying for the appellant.
You've got copy?
No, Your Worship. No, I had received it. The notice is enclosed, my
Who
lord.
received the copy? Who's S. Pandit?
Yes, pendant, yes. But anyway, I'll hand over another copy. I have extra copy.
Yes,
my lord.
Mr. Sage Molong has today suggested substantial question of law. Copy is made on the other side. Listed after, I'll have a look. We'll have a look at it, and we'll frame on the next date.
Obliged.
Yes. This is matter after 2 weeks for further orders. Yes. 2 weeks, Mr. Siddiqui, you look at them.
2. Item number 2.
This matters for admission hearing, my lord. It's a slightly lengthy matter. If your lordships can take up after the orders.
Why lengthy?
It's quite lengthy. I have to take your lordships through a lot of previous orders.
Where's Mr. Kinta?
Your Lordship,
He's
he's
ready.
indisposed today, Your Lordship. Lordship, if this matter can come up after a week, Your Lordship.
I think, Evan Nokla, you better take up the matters. I think how many years you practice now?
Lordship, 3 years.
Oh, you're more than sufficient. You don't have a system of junior counsel in KHDC.
No, Your Lordship.
You should have it. Then because waiting for seniors sometimes becomes difficult.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You tell your senior.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You tell him appoint me as junior counsel, say, since I'm more regular.
Otherwise,
No,
my
it's
lord-
a fact. No,
Yes,
you should
yes,
have a junior counsel.
Otherwise, my lord, the matter can be admitted and taken up for final hearing because
Yes, Your Lordship.
pleadings are
We can
complete.
pick it up for
Yes,
final hearing.
Seems that the joinder filed by the petitioner. Yes, parties agree that the matter may be posted for hearing in the usual course. Yes, matter stands admitted and matter stands admitted for hearing. List on so and so.
Lord, item 3 also, it's arises from the same complaint.
Matter, we list together. It's all right.
Yes.
Mr. Krem, the other matter is ready. Pleadings are complete.
Yes, sir.
Right, Your Lordship.
4.
I am recusing myself from this matter.
Lordship, may kindly not do that. Lordship, because I have already finished my submissions. Lordship has.
Pandit, Mr. Panthi.
Lordship, this matter was supposed to be taken up through physical hearing, Lordship. Difficulty.
You've heard of the term being led around the garden path. Have you heard of it? Mr. Jal, you explain to him in leisure what it means being led around the garden path.
Lordship, this is exactly what is happening for the last 1 month or more than a month.
If my lord can accommodate till day after tomorrow, Lordship. definitely after tomorrow. We have already, in fact, taken
after
concept.
1 week, yes, after listed next week on, we're looking at April, yes. Listed next week on 26th. I hope he's here.
Yes.
If Lordship can give a final chance for them to appear. If Lordship can give a final chance for them to appear.
These things have no meaning if the party is not serious.
Very
Yes, this is on the request of Mr. S. Panthi, due to the absence of the arguing senior counsel. This is matter on 26th of April, is a fixed matter.
5.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, I pray for some more time to file my affidavit, Lordship.
Contempt matter, Lordship.
Yes. What's the contempt about?
Contempt, my lord, the petitioner's husband was serving in the department and she...
Pension?
Lordship.
Why, Mr. Karuna?
Lordship, from as per the personal department, he's already been regularized, and from the tax department, just waiting for papers, Lordship. And Lordship, by next, if 2 weeks time may be granted, I'll file my affidavit in placing what requires the pension papers.
Further 1 week's time granted for affidavit by the 1 week's time enough? Okay, 2 weeks. But that's just finalize it. In the intervening period of for 2 weeks time granted for affidavit. Yes. Expected next day affidavit will be on board or the contempt purged. Yes.
Much obliged.
Or the alleged contempt purged. PRGD. Yes.
May it please, Lordship. Lordship, as per the last order, your Lordship has granted 1 week time to file.
Your Lordship.
Today has already been received by the petitioner.
6 to 8 has filed already, whereas respondent number 1 to 5 has
I'm
not
filing
filed.
today, Your Lordship. I'll be giving them a copy today itself.
And MS Colney, you filed it
Copies
also.
of the copy filing is
They've already Malong, you hear the matter?
Yes, for the private respondent, performance respondent. Yes, 6.
Yes, I am this matter.
Have you filed affidavit?
We have 5, my lord.
You filed?
Yes.
Yes, MS Ailingwa. You're for the village headman of Mautapulun, Soyong.
Yes, for the headman and then private respondents as well. Number 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, and 18.
MS Ailingwa for 1 to 5 and MS Arkoni submit the have to be filed in the course of the day. Mr. SCH Molu for the other respondents submits that after it's already been filed. This is matter after 2 weeks for rejoinder if any.
Obliged, Lordship. 7.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, so far respondent, pro forma respondent number 5, affidavit has been filed, Lordship, in both the cases.
Regarding that,
yes,
you filed.
I'm not filing. 1 and 2.
Why?
But we send it to.
What about a cantonment board?
Not him. Only the state has filed. Pro forma respondent.
No way.
But some more time because I prepared affidavit. They have sent it to headquarters.
Cantonment file.
For finalizing.
Cantonment have filed, man. They have filed cantonment. Cantonment they have filed. That is what he said.
You've not received.
File. You are respondent number 3 and 4.
Yes,
Okay, they filed it on. You haven't got a copy, Mr. Stan. They filed it on 5th.
No, we've not been served with a copy.
You don't have a copy? How is it filed? Who received the copy?
I'm praying for 3 weeks time. For 1 and 2.
Someone has received on your behalf.
I'll check, Mr. I'll just check.
Yes, for the 3 weeks time granted to the Indian response 1 and 2 for affidavit stuff.
7 and 8, your Lordship. 7 and 8. Then 31, your Lordship will go.
Item number 30 and 31.
31.
Any hearing list? What is the same matter?
The standard table of rent is under challenge.
But is the affidavit complete in the other matters?
So far as state in that matter also we file here.
But other affidavits complete other matters.
I think
From 1 and 2.
I think complete, Your Lordship. Otherwise, those matters would not have been listed in the hearing column.
Then we'll hear it now. What is there? Is Kiran Thapa also?
Here, I believe the union has not filed their affidavit.
No, but if will the other affidavit filed in the other hearing matters is same issue you say like should cover?
No. Because what is in challenge here is a very recent notification. And that's a whole pending matter. That is a matter of.
But that's different.
That's a matter of.
Okay, we'll call 31. This one from Babala.
This is a 2019 matter.
Granted to respondents 1 and 2 for union respond 1 and 2 and state respond 7 and 8 to file affidavit. Just thereafter, yes.
Apply.
9.
But I'm appealing for respondent number 2, my lord, in this matter. I have filed an affidavit yesterday. My lord, what it appears, my lord, is a misconceived application, my lord. What we have done, the respondent number 2 has issued is in respect to a different loan, my lord. That is a vehicle loan. And what was in challenge and what was subject matter for the review and the CRP, my lord, was a housing loan.
Well, the vehicle was in the hypothetication. If at all there was a default, they could have seized the vehicle.
No, but why? There is no contempt in that.
You withdraw it, you close it, we'll close it.
Since we received it yesterday, my lord, I'll just seek instruction from the client.
I had already filed my. I've already brought this fact to the notice of the court and the learned counsel from the other
Interestingly, my
side.
lord, here the person who issued that notice was already in knowledge of the orders.
But
this doesn't relate.
They ought to have some kind of a permission from the court at least, knowing that there's a status quo
That's
by the
almost
court.
a different loan, my lord. The
itself.
way number is different.
For a vehicular loan, my lord, it's nothing but my lord, it's trying to somehow, my lord, take advantage and get things done in respect of the other loan, my lord. Just to pressurize me, my lord, this notice has been issued, knowing that there's already an order from this court in the other proceeding.
This calls for a heavy cost, Your Lordship, from the
This
petitioner.
recovery officer, my lord, was very aware of this fact that there is a orders.
What you do is, yes, you take your affidavit, we have it next week, and if you're just filing a frivolous petition, then
no question of filing frivolous.
Of course,
It is a frivolous one because it's misleading.
Mr.
All the statements made there are misleading, Your Lordship.
All this while they never acted.
Contempt between the court and the contempt now.
Absolutely.
So that's it.
All this while they never acted, my lord. Only when we succeeded in getting some kind of orders from this honorable court, my lord, only to pressurize us, my lord, this action was.
That's all part of the game, Mr. Thapa. You all, as petitioners, also you press all the required buttons like to get to wherever you want to go. It's like that. So if the recovering authorities also they press other buttons also, do you have any grievance against that?
It's not that we have not made a payment in respect of this particular.
What about so many petitions are filed where even there there's alternate remedy, you press the other button, you come to 226. So now what are you going to do? And you try to carve out some exception. So same here, the contempt trying to cover some exception that though is not linked to that, but then they're trying to pressurize me because this happened, that contingent, that See, court can't be bogged down, with this unnecessary thing. Either you close it by next date, or we might have
I'll just seek instructions.
Yes, this matter next week to permit you to allow the petition to seek instructions. Yes.
10. 10.
May I please, Lordship. Lordship, as per this case, as per my instructions, Lordship, there's no contempt in this matter, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Siddiqui. Let's see. Where's that Mr. Nyota?
One time I was telling for the petitioner. So now it is not settled because they have already disposed of the representation and passed some order.
No, but it's already been settled. Contempt, we're going to see settle the representation. Just make out contempt made out or not. You take this, we'll close the contempt. Mr. H. Karan to produce a communication on 3rd April 2023, wherein the corporation is ready to pay a compensation ready to pay a compensation rupees 5 lakhs to the in connection with the electrocution case of here Ajit Chetri. The petitioner is only required to provide the bank details.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, on the overleaf, Lordship, the petitioner has submitted bank details and required documents.
Oh yes. Which has been done so on 6 April 2023. Some disciplinary matter, nothing remains for consideration and the contempt close this. You want to take a copy of this?
I already. Forest.
11.
Much obliged.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the respondents 1 and 2. I pray for some more time to file my affidavit, Your Lordship.
Further 3 weeks time has been granted to the respondents number
1 and 2.
1 and 2 to file affidavit.
Lordship.
12.
Trainee teachers, NIT. Trainee teachers,
NIT.
But I've received instructions, my lord. The instructions are in the same line, my lord.
Yes, Dr. Muzika submits the instructions you will receive and praise allowed how much time?
3 weeks time.
3 weeks for the time to file affidavit. Praise allowed. Interim orders pass, let's continue until next day.
Your Lordship, in your Lordship's order in WPC 185, a similar, can we get a similar prayer, Your Lordship? In consideration thereof, pending disposal, the said post shall not be filled up. It's a similar matter, Your Lordship, just different department.
Well, I don't get what you say.
Interim order is already there.
Interim order is already here.
An interim order is there, but
it's already here. This is W659. It's already there. We will not be disturbed until.
Here, it's the petitioner shall not be disturbed until next date, Your Lordship.
Yes.
We want the same order as per this WPC 185, Your Lordship. That the post shall not be filled. Not to fill up the post, Your Lordship.
Where's the 185? Is it today?
It's not listed.
No.
Which
It was
this order that the post should not be filled.
It's a similar case.
Similar case.
185 is Gautam's case.
In that case, my lord, there was a move to advertisement to fill up the post, my lord. But in this case, I do not know whether any such move.
Unless you make an application again, we can't just give it on demand. Okay, yes. Interim order secretary to the next date, please.
13.
If there's apprehension that we're going to fill up the post, then you can count Mrs. application and say this is happening. Then directions can be passed to the post.
Much obliged.
Yeah.
In this, the 13th affidavit has been filed, but they raised 14 not yet, then the 15 filed.
We received affidavit for
18.
Item 15 and 18, Your Lordship.
15 and 18 I have filed.
Some 2 weeks may be given. We are still in the filing, yes, within 2 weeks time.
1 second. This is the implementation of that fifth pay commission.
Fifth pay commission, yes.
It's all listed together, all of them today.
Yes, sir. Till up to 26.
13 to 26.
Okay, what are we saying, MS? Which file where? Where is not filed yet?
13 filed, then 15 filed.
14 not filed.
14 not yet.
14 not yet.
Then only this 15 and 18 filed. The rest not yet.
13, 15,
13 filed.
13 filed.
13 filed. 15 filed.
And 18.
And 18 filed.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Learned common advocates submit that in items listed today, that is 13 and 15. 13, 15, 18 after been filed. They pray and allowed further 3 weeks time to file after other connected matters. Prayers allowed this up to 3 weeks. Yes.
Hearing, item 30.
Where's the petitioner? Yes, Mr. Start.
Lordship, conducting counsel is indisposed, Your Lordship. I pray for 3 weeks' time. Otherwise, if the matter can be clubbed together with item number 7 and 8 also, we have no objection, Your Lordship. Because it's pertaining to the same subject matter.
What happened to the Ravi counsel?
It's indisposed, Your Lordship.
We'll never get anywhere. Mr. Pujurwa, the counsel for the case, submits that the Ravi counsel is not keeping well today. Stop. As such, he prays that Matthew be adjourned for 1 week.
3 weeks, sir.
3 weeks? 2 weeks, okay.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, Lordship.
Yes, after 2 weeks.
31?
Similar matter, same.
33? 33?
You know that live streaming is going on, you know. A lot of people are watching it now. Who is not asking you for time? John 33.
33 has been
Sorry, 35. 35.
This is 33. क्या मैंने?
PK Bora, my lord.
The great Mr. Bora. What should we do?
My lord, a week.
Just after a week, as the none appears to the petitioner in the interest of justice, list after 1 week.
$38.
Yes.
Lordship, I've gone through a little bit of the inquiry, but not fully gone through, Your Lordship. However, Your Lordship, that inquiry was conducted as per the report. It says that as per the letter issued by the advocate on 5/8/2022. However, there was no order from this court directing the department for inquiry, and moreover, the petitioner was not given an opportunity he should be the part of that inquiry, because that inquiry should be given an opportunity that he should be allowed to present at least in the inquiry. First, number one. And secondly, those whoever give the statement during the inquiry on 19 September 2022, they are the ex-Gangbura VAC secretary. My lord, my humble submission, then these people are actually there. Who are they? Also, we don't know, because they are whether they are any part of the managing committee. Because they said there is this written there's some statement. They have taken a statement, and they are never specific in the statement.
Where is the report, Mr. Varsaji?
From the last petition I had submitted.
You never went. What's the
the inquiry report? How the inquiry came into being, my lord?
Yes.
That inquiry,
when the petitioner, my lord, filed an additional affidavit, because stand of the state in the earlier occasion, my lord, is that petitioner never went to school. He is not a teacher of any of the schools. That was our affidavit, my lord, in response to the writ petition. Subsequently, my lord, petitioner filed an additional affidavit bringing on record certain attendance registered. My lord, thereafter, my lord, that fact had to be verified.
Lordship.
So, my lord, that was also stated before this honorable court, my lord. So, thereafter, my lord, this inquiry was held with regard to the correctness, my lord, whether he actually appeared or not. So, in that inquiry report, the report says that he was never a teacher.
So, my attendance, I have filed it, and in the inquiry report, they have never stated anything about the attendancy. They have not even denied. They don't say that now they have to say something on the additional affidavit. My learned friend has correctly stated that The inquiry was because I filed an additional affidavit because since they denied that I never worked, I was never in the school. To substantiate my statement, I have filed the attendance sheet, which is on record, and they never disputed that. And during the inquiry report, none of the person who speak, I mean whose statement has been recorded by the inquiry officer, they have never go to that touch about my attendance, because he have clearly admitted inquiry was done based on the additional affidavit filed by me. Petitioner filed an additional affidavit to substantiate his case, to support his case that he has attended in the, because it is on record, the attendance sheet was there, he was present in that court in the school.
So you say that this, okay, come to the inquiry report, you've seen, you've gone through.
I've gone through
last time we allowed you. Now who's the cluster coordinator?
That cluster coordinator, my learned friend will be better.
Who's the cluster coordinator? Mr. P.T. Sam, what are the functions of a cluster coordinator? Suppose one teacher in a school was also given responsibilities of cluster coordinator. Look, you need to go and see the schools in the area, correct?
No, see.
So what's the finding of the cluster coordinator? Since you've gone to the report, what the cluster coordinator say?
He has only stated that he just recorded a statement of some people like ex-Gangbura, VSC secretary, and the statement given.
The statement given by cluster coordinator is this: that I attended the spot inquiry conducted sub-regional school education officers. It's conducted by the competent authority, Daringere, on 19 September 22 at so regarding the status of Nazmul Hassan as a teacher in the Aski Kandi Government LP school. And in this regard, I do hereby submit this written statement to the inquiry officer stating that as a cluster coordinator, I have frequently visited the school I have visited the school and have during my visits at the school I have never found Nazmul Hassan during the period from Jan 2020 till date. So I do hereby witness the claim has no authenticity at all. Now the cluster coordinator who goes and checks on the schools as to the teachers present. And from January 2020, you were never present.
In Lordship, that cluster coordinator in his statement, he is not specific. He never
say anything. He's lying, you mean?
Lordship,
says he's lying, that means he's lying. You have to call him here.
Lordship, my reply, Lordship, because he said never means on which date he has visited, he has never mentioned.
He said he visited during.
Only
he goes and visits the schools. What kind of argument is this? Are you doubting the statement? Now see, who's the other one? Statement of Gaubura. Never seen Nazmul. You're like a phantom. Nobody sees you there. How do you teach?
Lordship, how the Gangbura will know, because whether he is going to the school or not also.
VC secretary.
And one
never seen this Nazmul Hussain.
And one more thing is that
who next is ex-Gangbura. Never seen Nazmul Hussain.
Whether these
then
people...
ex-Gangbura. Then this is by who's the statement by? Even the Khetadawa Gangbura, never seen you. Retired teacher, never saw you.
See, Lordship, this retired teacher, they might be already...
Even this, who's this signature of the cook also of the school, never seen you.
Lordship,
even the cook, the Gaupura, ex-Gaupura, cluster head, who are you?
They asked me, Lordship, my country is in Lordship, because what first is...
See, even the helper of the cook has given statement also, never saw you.
Lordship, my submission is Lordship. My case is Lordship. Just allow me to just say something.
I'm allowing you enough to give.
See, because there was no specific direction from this court. There is only on the letter issued by the advocate. They have inquiry conducted. Whether it is a principle of natural justice. I should be there. I should be allowed to be there in that inquiry report. They never make me an
what
inquiry
happened?
report.
This order, Annexure 9, report. Why the public demanded, and the management committee of the school had to accommodate.
Yes, they have stated there also. That's something. If you go to the annexure 23 of my vision, they
So if he didn't work, then how will he pay you?
No, Your Lordship, they never stated about
teachers attendance you've seen.
The attendance which I have, attendance sheet which I have enclosed, Your Lordship. They have not said anything about that.
What about this? What about this? The other one they have enclosed.
Lordship, that other in that detention sheet I have not seen. Your Lordship,
Never seen.
Lordship, Lordship, I ask I just need to just cross check with my attendance sheet and the attendance sheet produced by the school managing committee.
This inquiry was conducted by the sub-divisional education officer, and from the helper of the cook, the retired teacher,
the statement,
the Gaupura, the cluster head, everybody never saw you.
Because
from January 2020,
these people have spoken behind me because His Lordship, see, I was not there. How can they make an inquiry in my absence? It should be
because
fair.
you are always absent. How will they get your presence?
No, they can issue notice.
If you had gone, would you have taken part in inquiry also? But Mr. Bharshaji didn't take part in inquiry. He was not examined himself, no?
I was not examined.
That is it. But another thing is that I don't know why the
and they themselves contradict your page. Let's just have a look on 23, page 23. Page 23 of my...
Wait, Mr. Sama.
Yes.
One of the petitioner has not made any of the managing committees a party in the writ petition.
The reason is because the money is paid by the respondent only, by the state respondent.
Is that so?
Because
then you're propounding a new kind of situation.
No, Lordship, because they send me from one school to not only the Gaspari from Askigande, to some other, because it is the state respondent who keep on sending and transferring from one place to another, Lordship. That's why I just like to look on to page 23 of that my petition.
1 second. Very sad. Oh, very sad. I don't think you need any hearing. You see how you are appointed. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Who are you? How did you come to the post? Who are you? Who is Nazmul? Okay, we have lots of time. Who's Nazmul? Who's Nazmul Hassan? Who's he?
Lordship.
Who is he?
This page.
No, who are you?
Teacher, Lordship.
Yeah, how you became a teacher? Who are you? Whose son are you?
Lordship, I just get instruction because you see the annexure one of my petition.
Who's your father? I'm not going to go read petition. I'll throw it out. I'm not looking at it. Who's your father?
That I have to get.
You have no idea.
I have to ask from the petitioner, Lordship, because I didn't ask who is saying and all. But as for the record, your Lordship, the annexure one have enclosed who is.
Who's your father?
As for the resolution.
Who's your father?
That I didn't ask from.
You didn't ask. He is the ex-head teacher of the school. Your school is zero attendance school. You never did your duty in one day also. Even when that time whoever you appointed, you send someone else to teach in your place. You know, it became a zero enrollment school. What does that speak? Do you deserve to be paid anything? No, your Lordship business. It's a zero enrollment school. This is the report of the SDSEO. A pathetic condition in that all the people among they formed outgoing retired teacher. He appointed you, and you never did school duties. Sent sub teacher, rented teacher very coincidentally, and as a result, then there was a school became zero enrollment. And whatever, with due respect to your father, never allowed the managing committee to be constituted also.
See, Lordship, if that is the case, Lordship, even the state responsible their part, if I'm illegally appointed, why should they not throw away? Why should they take action against me?
Yes, let us. The court can take action.
See, if
court can take action is enough. Yes. You know your rights, you don't know your duties.
Even
Yes.
the Annexure 1 revealed that.
Yes, very good. You should be terminated at once. Yes.
These are issued by the President
Yes,
of the
yes.
Managing Committee.
Issued by whom? At what time? Who was he issued? The ex-head teacher, who's he?
He's a president. He's
Who's he? Who was the ex-father? Not ex-father, who was your father?
Lordship, because that's the background I didn't know, but as per this
Yes.
report, Your Lordship, the President has appointed. First, I was appointed at Gaspari non-government LP school on 4th August 2018.
Where's your appointment?
Yes,
Where's your appointment?
Approved this Annexure 1 of my petition, Lordship. See, if they are illegally doing that, they are, even the managing
areas
committee
of
others
Meghalaya
also.
is suffering really.
Your Lordship, may I take you to just this Annexure 5. This subdivisional school education officer himself has submitted that I have not submitted that the proposal of budget estimated of Sri Nazrul Hasan. They saying that they have admitted. Even the state respond, they are the part of appointment in
Yes, admitted you have come here for paying your salary. Your salary be stopped, you refund whatever salary you have paid, you've been paid. What are you advocating here? A person who never goes to school and doesn't work for 2 years to come for salary. You just bang the government for salary and then you don't do your work.
No, actually,
we'll drop proceedings against you from the court as per inquiry report. Take down. Yes. The petitioner is for this court seeking appropriate orders for release of pending salary.
What's that mean, my lord?
From September 2019 till date.
Lordship.
Stop. Mr. P.T. Sangma, not a counsel for the petitioner. Yes.
Lordship, I may be permitted to withdraw, Your Lordship.
Withdraw what?
From this petition, because there's so many things that.
No, we'll drop proceedings against you because as per the SEO, now your absence has been recorded. We dispose of the petition with directions that they drop dismissal proceedings against you. This inquiry report will form part of the materials which we place before you, and then you'll be terminated. Whatever rights and for the whatever salary you paid, and for the period that you were absent and drew salary, you refund that with 18% interest.
Lordship, he has been, as per the instruction, he has already been terminated. It seems. Only he is asking for the due.
Yeah, then you refund the other salary you drew also.
No, he has not withdrawn.
They will not allow this kind of thing to continue.
He has not withdrawn any salary also.
So whatever salary you drew for the time you didn't work earlier period also, you refund it. Not allowing this.
See, actually, even the government, they are part, Your Lordship. See, in the annexure I have.
What government part? Government.
See, this letter was issued by the subdivisional school education officer, Dading, Your Lordship.
Inquiry report has been filed by the subdivisional school education officer, which indicates that the petitioner had willfully been absent from duty. Pursuant to the report, Mr. P.T. Sama, please made out to withdraw the petition. Yes, prayers allowed. So take back the report. These kind of people, see, matters close on withdrawal. Yes. You tell them.
See, Lordship, I just
we see. Yes, as
that is correct, Lordship.
See, court has to take that, the stand, Mr. P. Sama. You have to do your duty. You have to put your grievances of your petitioner before the court. Courts to examine. That's all.
Yeah, Lordship.
There's nothing apart from that.
Lordship, that's okay, but
yes, that's okay. Yes.
Much less, Lordship.
Ideally, this matter should have been rendered infructuous, but recently the contract has been extended. So, my lord, it could not die its natural death. So, that was to be confirmed by the double AG.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, so far the issue in the writ petition is for this period, your lordship. So in that view of the matter, it has become infructuous. If there is any order of extension, lordship, in my humble and respectful submission, lordship, that will accrue.
Has it been extended?
Lordship, till 31st of May.
In that case, my lord,
And they'll have
let
to
it die its natural death. I'll take some time because I'm also not prepared to come after 4 weeks.
Council on this AG submits that the contracts been extended. Mr. V.N. Nongri placing a lot to obtain instructions just after 4 weeks. Yes.
Obliged.
51.
Record name. Yes.
My lord, in item number 51, in last occasion, my lord, I could not appear before the court due to the internet problem, my lord.
Yes.
So my prayer for filing the rejoinder has been closed, my lord.
Yes.
So rejoinder is very much necessary, my lord. Only 1 week time may be granted to file the rejoinder, my lord. Everything is ready, my lord. Only 1 week, my lord.
Mr. Kumar, for record of the order and filing rejoinder. Yes, Mr. V. Kumar submits that the non-appearance on last date was occasioned due to technical issues. However, as the order 21/3/2023 has closed the filing rejoinder affidavit, petitioner is permitted to file an application for recall for the order for filing of rejoinder. Yes.
My lord.
Yes, just after 2 weeks.
My lord, deeply your lordship.
Second call, supplementary test item number 1.
May it please, your lordships.
Yes.
My lords, the corrected synopsis has been filed for your lordships. My lords.
Yes.
Well, it's the only issue here which we are urging for your lordships, my lords, is that in the 2013 edition at page 49.
Is he using a phone or using a...
Am I audible, my lords?
Yes, yes. Yes, what page? Just...
My lords, in the 2013... My lords, what I'm submitting for your lordships is in the 2013...
Mr. Paul, can you hear me? Which page? Which page is it?
Page 13.
Let Mr. Chanda submit. Yes, sir. Yes.
My apologies, my lords.
Yes.
Page 28, Lordship.
My lords, what I was humbly submitting before your lordships is that in the 2013 elections, at page 49, your lordships will see that he mentions there is a case under section 124 bracketed small a pending against him. My lords, it should be a capital A.
Page 49.
49, my lords, 49.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
My lords, thereafter in the elections for 2018, at page 66, if your lordships kindly see.
Yes.
My lords, again that same case is mentioned as pending.
Yes. Yes.
Now, if your lordship kindly turn to page 30, my lords, this is the affidavit for this particular election of 2023.
This next year 5 was for the election 2013. 18, sorry. 13, 18, okay. 18 and page, next page.
Page 30, my lords. Now, what he says, my lords, is it is not applicable.
So what happened to the case? C.
My lords, we have made inquiries from the courts below. There is no order of any discharge or acquittal as against the respondent number 2. My lords, I've stated that on affidavit before your lordships.
Where is that? Which paragraph?
Lordships, just bear with me for a second.
Paragraph 13 and 14.
Yes.
My lords, page 14, if your lordship kindly have a look. Page 14, paragraph 14, my lords.
Yes. What happened to the case? No idea.
My lords, you know, what I'm humbly submitting before your lordships is, my lords, it is pending. And it is a case of non-disclosure by the respondent number 2, my lords, that this matter was non-disclosure by him in the affidavit filed before the court.
Who's the return candidate?
Respondent number 2, Marcus and Maracco.
Marcus, okay. William Nagar. Okay, heard Mr. K. Paul National Council. Is matter no? We'll pass out, yes. Issue notice command. 3 weeks. Yes.
3 weeks. Right. He's still in the Supreme Court, so I had to do it from the consultation room. My apologies, my lords.
Okay. Yes.
Right.